I am aware that there is a stereotype about Asian physical ability, particularly in relation to athleticism. This stereotype suggests that Asians are not as physically strong or coordinated as other races, particularly white people. The stereotype about Asian physical ability may have its roots in a long history of discrimination and prejudice against Asians in Western societies. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, Asian immigrants to Western countries, particularly the United States, were often subjected to discriminatory policies and attitudes that portrayed them as inferior and unassimilable. This included stereotypes about Asians being physically weak and frail, which were used to justify discriminatory practices such as denying them the right to vote, own property, or access certain jobs and services. Another factor that may contribute to this stereotype is the lack of representation of Asian athletes in mainstream sports media, which can perpetuate the idea that Asians are not as athletic as other racial groups. However, it is important to emphasize that these stereotypes are unfounded and that there is no scientific evidence to support them. People of all races can excel in sports and physical activities, and individual differences in physical ability are influenced by a variety of factors, including genetics, training, and environment, rather than race or ethnicity. For example, currently, young Koreans are taller and stronger than the previous generation. There are several factors that may contribute to the increase in height and physical ability of young Koreans compared to past generations. One factor is improvements in nutrition and healthcare. Over the past few decades, Korea has undergone rapid economic development, which has led to improvements in living standards and access to healthcare. As a result, young Koreans today have access to better nutrition and healthcare than previous generations, which may contribute to their increased height and physical ability. Another factor is the reduction in malnutrition and infectious diseases. Korea has made significant progress in reducing malnutrition and infectious diseases over the past few decades, thanks in part to public health initiatives and improvements in sanitation and hygiene. As a result, children today are less likely to experience stunted growth due to malnutrition or to be affected by infectious diseases that can impact growth. In addition, there has been a decrease in smoking rates in Korea, which may have contributed to improved lung function and overall health in young Koreans. Smoking during pregnancy and exposure to secondhand smoke can also negatively impact fetal growth and development, so the decrease in smoking rates may have led to healthier fetal growth and improved height and physical ability among young Koreans. There may be genetic factors that have contributed to the increase in height and physical ability among young Koreans. While genetic factors are not the primary driver of height and physical ability differences within populations, they can contribute to individual variation in height and physical ability. Finally, the increase in height and physical ability among young Koreans is likely due to a combination of genetic, environmental, and social factors. To be honest, when I was in the Army, I underwent rigorous physical training that pushed me to my limits. The early mornings and long days were exhausting, but I soon found that my body was capable of much more than I had ever imagined. At first, I struggled with the intense physical demands of Army training. I would often feel sore and fatigued, and it seemed like I would never be able to keep up with my fellow soldiers. But over time, I began to notice a change in myself. My muscles grew stronger, and I found that I was able to push myself harder and farther than ever before. As the weeks went by, I started to excel in the physical tests and exercises that were required of me. I could run faster, jump higher, and lift heavier weights than I ever thought possible. It was a truly empowering experience, and I felt proud of my newfound strength and endurance. Even in moments of extreme fatigue or discomfort, I would remind myself of my physical capabilities and push through the pain. I realized that my body was capable of much more than I had ever given it credit for, and that I had the power to overcome even the most challenging obstacles. The physical strength that I gained in the Army has stayed with me to this day. It taught me the importance of pushing myself to my limits and never giving up, even when things get tough. I am grateful for the lessons I learned during my time in the Army, and for the physical ability that it helped me to develop. No matter how sturdy Asians are, the white prejudice against the Asians' physical ability is not eliminated. However, it is important to note that this stereotype is not based on scientific evidence and is instead a harmful and inaccurate stereotype that can lead to discrimination and prejudice against Asian individuals. It is crucial to recognize that people of all races can excel in sports and physical activities, and that individual differences in physical ability are due to a variety of factors such as genetics, training, and environment, rather than race or ethnicity. The media has a great influence on changing prejudice in society. Through various forms of media such as television, movies, music, and the internet, people are exposed to a wide range of ideas, cultures, and perspectives that can challenge and reshape their beliefs. Media can play a significant role in shaping public opinion and reducing prejudices. For instance, by highlighting positive role models from diverse backgrounds, media can help break down stereotypes and promote inclusivity. By featuring stories that celebrate diversity and emphasize the common humanity of different groups, media can help to reduce prejudice and promote empathy. Moreover, media can also help to create awareness about the damaging effects of prejudice, such as discrimination, hate crimes, and social inequality. Through news coverage and documentaries, the media can shed light on issues of prejudice and discrimination, and encourage viewers to take action to create positive change in their communities. Media has the power to reach a vast audience and create a significant impact on public opinion. Therefore, it is essential for media organizations to ensure that their content is inclusive and promotes equality and diversity. By doing so, they can help to create a more just and equitable society, where everyone is valued and respected regardless of their background. The media can play a crucial role in changing prejudice by challenging stereotypes, promoting inclusivity, and raising awareness about the negative effects of discrimination. By promoting positive values and promoting diversity, media can help to create a more tolerant and inclusive society for all. As I am an Asian, I look forward to changing that Physical 100 Netflix reality show changes the stereotype about Asian physical ability. If you like today's Korea news headline, please press the like button and subscribe.